The TrueKast Total Contat Casting System gives you the ease of application and the confidence of utilizing a well-designed system that conforms intimately to your patient's leg, providing superior offloading without the need for a cast shoe or cast boot, and now without a cast saw. The TrueKast Total Contat Casting System is a complete kit that simplifies the process and allows for the completion of a cast in less than 8 minutes. Everything you need is in one universal system. No additional components are required to complete your cast. Begin applying the TrueKast Total Contat Casting System by weaving the included cotton rope through the toes. Slide on the stockinette up to the knee. Allow 3 inches to hang over the toes. Fold over the top of the foot. Remove backing from the toe foam and fold over the toes evenly and press together. Trim the excess from the sides of the foot. Apply one long felt pad from the top of the toes up to the shin to approximately 2.5 to 3 inches below the knee. Trim any excess. Apply one long felt pad from on top of the malleolus up the side of the leg and allow it to meet the top of the pad over the shin. Trim any excess. Repeat on the opposite side of the leg, again meeting the top of the pad placed over the shin. Apply one short felt pad along the side of the foot from the edge of the toe foam to overlap the pad started on the malleolus. The overlap helps protect the bony area. Repeat this process on the opposite side of the foot. Wrap on the cast padding, starting from just over the toes, all the way to 1/4 inch below the top of the pads previously applied. Leaving the very tips of the pads will allow for finding the starting point during removal. Next, we will apply the QuickSaw. Remove the adhesive backing. Beginning at the mid-calf, with equal amounts of excess at both ends, stick the QuickSaw to the cast padding down to just in front of the malleolus. The final placement should look like this. Repeat this process on the opposite side. Apply the first roll of cast tape by hydrating it first. Wrap the tape starting at the toes and wrapping around the foot. Make sure to leave the ends of the QuickSaw exposed. Wrap up the leg with a slight overlap. Wrap until you meet the top of the cast padding and felt pads that have been applied previously. Without hydrating, apply the splint. Lay the splint across the plantar surface of the foot and allow it to overhang past the toes. Roll the splint along the back of the leg until it meets the top of the back of the cast. Apply the plate to the bottom of the splint approximately 2 inches from the back of the heel. Tape can be used to hold the plate in place. Apply the second roll of hydrated cast tape starting at the middle of the side of the foot, rolling around the toes to around the heel. When approaching the toes again, hold the splint up with one finger while rolling under the dorsum. Make sure to once again leave the ends of the QuickSaw exposed. Wrap the rest of the foot and leg ending at the top of the previous roll of tape. Place the walker heel on the plantar surface of the foot. Find the best center point. This can usually be done by lining the center of the walker heel with the tibia. Apply the last roll of hydrated cast tape. This will hold the walker heel in place. Wrap around the toes, catching the front of the walker heel. As you come around, twist the tape and pass it through the center of the walker heel. The next wrap will catch the back of the walker heel and finish wrapping up the leg to the top of the cast. Fold the exposed ends of the QuickSaw at the top of the cast over and cover with the stockinette. Use cohesive bandage to wrap the entire cast. Make sure to keep the pads of the walker heel exposed while wrapping. Tuck in and wrap over the lower exposed ends of the QuickSaw. This entire process can also be completed with the patient in the prone position. This can make it easier to apply the splint and the walker heel without the use of tape. The TrueKast Total Contat Casting System will dry completely in only 8 minutes. Using the walker heel instead of a boot means that patients will be out the door faster with a much lighter cast. Removal of the cast is extremely simple thanks to the QuickSaw technology. There is no fear or anxiety that comes with using traditional cast saws. Begin by removing the cohesive bandage and exposing the ends of the QuickSaw. Attach the included grips to the ends of the QuickSaw on one side of the cast. Beginning with an outward motion, begin moving the QuickSaw side to side. As the saw begins cutting, begin pulling the end towards yourself while continuing the side-to-side sawing motion. The saw will cut the cast and come free. The cut cast will now separate and can be easily removed in one piece. The remaining elements of the cast can be easily removed in one motion, just like removing a sock. The TrueKast Total Contat Casting System, brought to you by Wound Care Concepts.